Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation with your teaspoon of good medicine for this day. The cards have been shuffled and divined, and the messages are as follows. The first card that dropped for this day was from the secret language of light, and it is soul name. Soul name. Well, as we know, some of us were more intentional when we named our children, and some of us weren't quite as intentional. Some of us have decided that we had uh, grown into another representation, so we changed our names so that we could grow toward that particular name. This card asks that you sit quietly and visualize what you need in terms of a key going into your heart and ask Spirit to grace you with the name it would have you have and it would have you work toward in this next right now time of your life. That being your soul name. And not to say that it would be your only name forever and ever, but for right now, during this time, what is it would like to see you move toward? So, as Spirit, in your quietness of meditation, what is your soul name? The second card in this reading comes from the Sacred Cycles deck, and it is luteal phase. Well, the luteal phase speaks to a woman's menstrual period when progesterone has its way in helping calm what would be the more aggressive energies into a more analytical space where we are able to be more discerning. And I'm going to take this away and say that we all have these phases because people will argue with me, but I've always said men have a cycle as well. And if you take the time out to pay attention, you'll be able to figure out exactly when your man or the men in your life are moving through their energies. So as we ask to be adorned with a new name, a new direction, a new focus for our energy, also recognize there are times when we are more discerning than others. And this card asks that we pay attention to the cycles in our life. So during these times, we recognize what more often than not is working and what is not working. What is working with ease and what we could use some work on. And so let that name, as it comes to you in the next 2 or 3 days through your meditation, let that name assist you in helping you be more vigilant about understanding which areas are less easy for you so that we can use that name to color in those areas in a way that is more in keeping with the name we are called upon to move toward. Final card in this reading is from the Osho Zen deck, and it is postponement. Postponement, which is in tune with procrastination, because often we get a calling and we have an idea and we have an urge to do something, and that is the time to move forward on that. But a lot of times we'll say, well, I'll do that tomorrow. Well, guess what? There's no guarantee how many tomorrows you're going to have. And spirit works in cycles and in timing. And so if you're given an idea during this right now time, it's saying you have what you need to bring that idea into fruition. So stop trying to think you know what it is, trying to figure out how the parts are going to fall into place. Know that they will, and know that you are called right now to put one foot in front of the other. Thank you for your listening ear. And as always, be well and know that you are loved. That's your teaspoon of good medicine for this day.